You don't live in Welland, do you, Steve?
No, Niagara Falls. We should be back.
I'm not seeing it yet on YouTube.
Looks good now.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just fix the open everything back up. We're back, everybody. Just give me a second to get this going and see if this stays up. Let's turn Steel World. Where were we? We were on Forces of Fantasy.
Yeah, we were kind of debating the Shoot the Lady stuff and if you can attack the front of the characters in land formation.
I think kind of the bigger question is what models are in base-to-base contact. We know the full fighting rank can touch the full lance, but we don't know who can direct and divide attacks where.
Right.
So we're not going to get a clear answer on that.
Correct.
It's going to be a whole debate. Maybe we'll tackle this on Sunday.
Sounds good.
But yeah, we'll see. I'll keep moving on, I guess. Ben, yes, you can drill all over the place. We only have what? One more question? Two more questions here? So we're going to continue on with the Forces of Fantasy. Sorry, my internet, something happened with my internet and my power flickered. So hopefully everything is going to go on okay. So, where are we? Can a Wood Elf Realms army place an additional wood using the Woodland Ambush rule if it includes an ally contingent? Yes. However, an allied, yeah, interesting. I would have tried to pull that off. You can't bring an allied contingent of Wood Elves to, bring another wood. The bow of Loren allows the Wood Elf character to make a number of attacks equal to their attack characteristics. How does it interact with an enchanted arrow? When firing an enchanted arrow, it is assumed that a model is They assume the model is firing only once as norm. Therefore, one of the shots fired from the bow of Loren can be made using enchanted arrow. The other shots are resolved ordinary. What? Sure.
I'm a huge fan of how they resolved this one, actually.
Well, a lot of people get confused. Like I get a lot of questions about it too, but a lot of people get confused about Swift Shards and the bow of Loren. There's no rules as written. That answer is clear. It's one or the other. But now what this means is if you buy Hagbang tips and you have the bow of Loren, one shot's poison and 3 shots are normal.
Yeah, I don't really like it. I'd prefer if you just said you couldn't use that arrow with this bow and then left the rest of them the way they were.
Right?
To be honest.
Right?
Yeah, it's just silly. Like it's just like if you do one shot that's multiple shot 2 and then 3 normal shots, it just slows things down, I think. And then the arrows aren't really worth buying with that bow either. And the bow itself isn't great without the other arrows, in my opinion, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's a
better way stalker, maybe, but
I think it's a silly ruling.
It's like they're trying to please everyone with it, but then I don't know, it's weird.
Alex, if you are in the stream, you can join the chat. We did not get an answer to Plague Arrest, Kyle. Brian Graves, I would assume both guys can target each other's characters. Anyway, back to work. Man, see, that's the thing, too, and that's not the discussion we'll have to have, but if you can target the characters, because Shield of the Lady kind of implies, that means you can target their characters, which is probably going to be bad and make people hate Bretonnia. If you can take a lance and charge it into a unit of whatever, and put all the attacks into an enemy wizard or whatever, it's going to make people... it doesn't matter. Feelings don't matter here, I guess, but... This is a bad ruling, I think, here. High Elf Realms. Can a wizard with the Warden of Saffrey Elven Armor purchase magic armor? No. Why? So Warden of Saffrey gives you a rule called Dragon Armor. Dragon Armor allows you to wear armor and still cast spells. The High Elf Wizard character's magic item allotment just says magical items. You should be able to buy magic. Oh, you're working for enough. Yeah, okay, so I don't like this. I personally wouldn't bother buying magic armor anyway, but I don't like that errata or FAQ. But that's okay. don't have to like everything. It's the first one I'm not overly happy about. Yeah. Okay, so that is that. We're gonna go on to the first PDF and let's see if we can spot the actual changes. Vampire counts. Victor Gabriel, I've heard that argument repeatedly, and love you, brother. That's a dumb argument. It's not armor. Other characters have dragon armor and purchase armor. Dragon armor is a rule, it's not armor. That's like saying Ithlamar armor is armor. It's a dumb argument. It's dumb and inaccurate. What's your view on Christopher Show? We'll get there. Let's do vampire counts first. I'm never going to be able to notice anything different.
Yeah, any
I can
any
do
big
the
vampire
vampire
count?
ones if you want.
One at a time? One of you?
Sorry, go ahead there. I can do the vampire ones if you want.
Yeah, Josh, what'd you say?
No, I was just throwing the chat if anyone is like a big
Oh.
vampire count player, if they would know. But no, if you can handle it, perfect.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
Cormac's going to help
at least
out.
4 or 5 anyways.
But anybody, open up your vampire count PDF if you notice anything different. They don't list them, so we are definitely going to miss some stuff. All right, Cormac, what's the first one that you got?
So first one would be vampiric powers. They just clarify on page 23. They clarify that mounts aren't affected by vampiric powers.
Okay, makes sense. Nothing to look at there
That's
then.
a basic one. Secondly, let's see now. Oh, the crown that reduces your not crown, sorry, the armor that reduces your modifiers. They give you +1 toughness, but it just it clarifies the weapon skill and initiative are minused to a minimum of 1. They
Okay.
don't go below 1 just in case. Let's see, what else was there? They clarified the movement spell had a trigger to be 7/10.
Can I pause you 1 second? Matthew Willits, that's a fair argument, and that's actually, you're right. That is the reason. You're right. I didn't think of it that way. Good call, brother. Thank you. Sorry, what were you saying? Cormac?
Yeah, so hellish vigor has been clarified to be 7/10.
Perfect.
They just so then for the newly raised dead, then the newly dead rule on 28 for raised models above their starting size. That clarifies they can't be taken beyond their maximum unit size. Which is
Okay, good. That's over on the Necromancer, right? Oh, it's right here, actually.
Yeah. Oh, actually, 26. It's 28. It's like weird. It's like in the army special rules.
Tolcast, the stream did crash once. But we're back. Everything looks good in my end now.
And then the only other one I think I saw was that it just clarified, I think, when it's talking about raising the dead with wounds. Now, it didn't fix the bloodlight thing or anything like that. They didn't do anything like that. But it just said light cavalry originally, and they just changed it to regular cavalry. That's about it, really.
Okay, so there's no point in showing these off. I'll just be scrolling all over the place. We'll go to Skaven next and see if anybody points to anything there. Wait, leadership 8 vampires balance things out. Wait, did they lose leadership?
No, there were. What was that? I think were they? I can't remember.
What were they before? So vampire count is leadership 8. Let me open up my PDF. Where do I have them? Downloads?
All right, looks like Victor has this for Skaven changes.
Beautiful, Victor. You. Royal Ian. Remember, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the chat, so let's try not to talk over each other. Let me just pull up. Where are my PDFs?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks.
Vampire counts.
Well, vampire counts the same leadership. They're always 8, I think.
I got the old one up right now. I'm just scrolling down to it. Yeah, they were only 8 before. Okay, they're still 8. No change there.
Stephen, it might
Uh,
I've sent a link with a list of all the changes.
Royal, I need you to boost your audio a bunch. You're
Okay,
thorough.
I'll do it now.
What do you have for us?
There's a link that points out all of the changes in the legacy docs. I've sent it to you via a message if that helps.
Can we get that posted just in like a general chat somewhere so that I wouldn't mind taking a look at it?
Yep, doing it right now. Oh god, I'm getting a lot of messages in Discord right now, people. It's gonna take me a while to get to them all. It's in general. Okay, I'm not gonna show this off, but we'll talk about it. I'm just gonna go in order, I guess, on this document to keep my life simple. Give me a second here to organize myself. Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm gonna bring you in, but now we got a lot of people, so remember, just keep an eye. Remember, you are live too. Okay, I'm just gonna go in order on what this document has about changes. So we're gonna jump from faction to faction. It looks like. Does it look like we're doing that? No, we're not. We're going off that order. Okay. So we have Chaos Dwarves. Page 11. We have a change to the Steam Cannonade. Oh, it doesn't fire 360. I never would have played it that way, and shame on you for thinking that. But I guess it's a game. Dark Elves, Doomfire Warlocks. What we got here? We have a change that poison attacks. Brackets. Oh, saying the poison attacks and Darkfire Warlocks only apply to the riders, not the mount.
I
Makes
bet
sense.
you the Orcs and Goblins are gonna. Did they change that for the Spider Riders? They didn't, did they?
Ooh, you know what? But historically, they both had poison attacks, so we'll see.
Okay.
Blood Armor. Oh wait, that wasn't in the Orc and Goblin FAQ, so no. This is only for this document looks like it's only for the PDF stuff. Did we drop again, Killian? Oh, Killian, the stream just dropped. We're back now. Blood Armor. First sentence is new. Models whose troop type is infantry or cav only. Yeah, it's fair. Fair. Blood Armor only working on infantry cav. I like seeing this kind of changes. I like seeing all dragons get toned down. But I'm biased against the big dragons, even though I love them. I'm happy that we can play them again finally, but they can be a little oppressive. Cursing Word. Reduces by 1 instead of 2-1. Oh, it's a big hit. You hearing that, Dark Elf? Nico, you hearing that? So Cursing Word used to reduce your weapon skill, skill 2-1. Now it's by 1. Demons of Chaos, Chaos Armor. Last sentence is a new clarification. In addition, a wizard with a special will wear armor without penalty. Beautiful. Etherblade. No armor. What's it? Hand weapons only. Oh, Etherblades only apply to hand weapons. So it's a magic. It's a demonic upgrade. I think it's all demons can take it. Maybe it's just Corn. It just means no armor no armor stays allowed against your weapon. I guess you can't take a great weapon and do it. Does it change the wording on demonic robes? It means nothing. Means the prince can cast spells now? What means the prince can cast spells now?
He previously didn't have a rule exempting him from being unable to cast spells in armor.
Oh. Fair.
Everybody assumed he could.
Yeah.
Because obviously.
Yeah, because obviously, yeah.
Written.
Fair point. Slann Mage Priest is a monstrous creature.
Really big change.
This might be a big hit that I think is bad.
You have to take Temple Guard now, really, to protect him at all.
You have to take Temple Guard now, yeah.
Or make him ethereal.
Yeah.
I'm not really opposed to that change. It makes sense.
No, it means he does not have 3 line of sight. He does not move like a skirmisher. It means he's slow as he's kind of useless now.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't think there's any real need for it. They weren't really dominating, really.
I
What do you
think.
mean? That move 2 is going to get you across the board in a hurry.
Well, he has fly 8 or something like that. So here's. Let's be a doomsayer. This is the first crack in the legacy armies that are gonna be like, oh, we're gonna take them out of the game. This takes the Slann. Wait, hold on. Let me clarify this. I'm not being over about this. My playstyle. I can't use the Slann anymore.
It gained close order though, so that's good.
It doesn't.
That plus 1 comment.
It's only a negative. It's only a massive negative. He moves. He has to wheel, and oh god,
It's actually really bad. Actually, it's really shocking. I don't know why they made that change.
yeah.
See,
Sounds horrible.
you could read this as they're trying to get rid of legacy armies, or you could read this as they actually FAQ'd them.
You stay positive, brother.
I mean, they also nerfed the Skaven, so.
We got some skates. Okay, we'll keep going. You know what? I will play and try it out. Maybe it's really not that. He's large target. He can see over things. It's probably not as bad as I'm making it out to be. I'm just sad. I love my wizards with free. Oh, he's fly 8. He still has close order. He has a wheel. Dang.
Yeah, but what's his base width?
He's 50 by
50?
50.
So let me pull up the chart and figure out how much you have to pay to actually wheel 180.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly.
not
This
terrible.
is, I think John Craig's got it right. This is a big oof for Slann.
Yeah, I think they're usable, but yeah, it's just like they lost a lot of maneuverability and yeah, for their spells and stuff.
Yeah, I just don't.
It's tough.
So I think they're just overcosted now.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend 500 points on this model. That, yeah, it's well probably 450. Anyways, Skink Chief. What's new here? Poison tax only affecting them. Is that what it says? Their poison tax doesn't apply to their mounts. Sure. Oh, yeah, fair. The chameleon skink was this a strength 4 on the champion? Not anymore. Good. We have a change to arcane vessel. The last sentence of italics clarifying spells cannot use arcane vessel. Note that spells with the range self cannot be channeled this way. Okay. You know what? With the arcane vessel rule,
That's yeah. It seems like they're going to be pushing using that more than to cast your spells.
So for you loser players, I know it's not about tactics and fixing things. You just take a cheap skink arcane vessel, standing next to your Slann, and now you have 360 line of sight again. Not with a large target, but yeah, the arcane vessel can offset a lot of the line of sight stuff. The movement slow is rough, but not unplayable. No changes to Ogre Kingdoms. They're perfectly fine. Sure. The Eshin Master Assassin no longer has Scout. Ooh, it's probably for the best.
I mean, he never really did use it.
Thar, can you boost your audio? You be very quiet. Actually, I can boost you first. You're probably fine now.
Is it better now?
DKM2, welcome to the Mountaineers, brother. Super appreciate you. Can't do this job without you.
I mean, the Master Assassin never used Scout. And I would like to point out, it was Scouts.
There's
Was the rule
scouts.
He had Scouts as
Well,
plural.
the thing is, it's a fantastic rule to have. Because it's when deploying, right? Like you can point at poison in a way where you can just do a big muck up his back line, mess up his whole plan by just being back there. Having a
But
character
you put him in
do
a
that-
unit.
You don't have to, right? They lost an option.
Yes, true.
But like ogres can still do it. There's like an ogre hunter that can still scout. Very powerful. Giant rats. What do we have here? Maximum size is 30 instead of unlimited. I support this change.
Me too.
Weapon skill strength reduced by 1. I don't support that change. What? Sure. Are they still really good? They're 3 points a model. No, they're kind of bad now. Anybody got a take on this? 3 points a model. They're war beasts. Movement 6, strength 2, toughness 3, 1 initiative 4 attack, leadership 3. Now they'll never kill a dragon. That's right, Nico.
I think that it doesn't change the way they're going to get used competitively of taking them in min-size units and marching column for move blocking.
3 points to zombie cost. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good point. They got taken out of combat unit and more to small base redirector unit. But you have to have 10 minimum.
Yeah, but their leadership is like still 7 with the Packmasters in it, and they have Horde and Warband. It's like they're just there for slaves as slaves.
Yeah.
Options, really.
Yeah.
They're only leadership
Yeah.
7 if you're buying the Master Molder.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah, 6 otherwise. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
The Fellblade. Oh, my power just flickered again.
That Fellblade nerf hits so hard.
All right, it's 100 points. It's strength plus 3. AP not... Okay, what's the change here? Strength 10 becomes strength plus 3, so strength 7. So instead of wounding monsters on 2s, it wounds monsters on 3s. Restricted to infantry only. Sure, that's... I don't want to see a Fellblade on a Greyseer anyway on top of a Bell. Command subphase self-stab now is D3, not D... What's this command self? What? However, do the
It's
command...
a D6 roll.
Yeah, every time in the command phase, roll a d6. Now it's a d3. Every time you roll a 1, you lose a wound. No saves or any kind of allowance, you just lose a wound. So you just killed the Fellblade pretty much.
100 points?
Yeah, you're buying 100 points to kill your character.
Look it. Outside of 5th edition, the Fellblade was never useful anyway. It was just too expensive.
Yeah, but now you're paying 100 points to kill your character.
Can we just argue that... I know. Can we just argue that you have to roll a natural 1 on the D3? It's exactly
Yes.
the same.
I was gonna say, actually.
It does say 1, so yeah, I'll take that.
Is anybody actually upset? Are you actually upset about the Fellblade? Did you actually bring it?
I have a list with it, yeah.
Did you actually play it?
I have a...
Look
I
it.
have a list.
The
I'm using
stammer
a,
is telling me you don't actually play it.
I'm still painting a monk for it, okay? I'm playing the Plague Monk charging in with Frenzy because you get full attack with the Fellblade, and you know.
Oh, damn. It's... Yeah, you're fine. You'll probably last the whole game. Look, if you had a Fellblade, that character's going to die anyway.
Yes. No, that's faster.
Well, okay, but so it still only does 1 wound, right? So,
Oh,
No,
yeah.
D3.
D3.
no, does it
No,
do
no.
D3 wound?
One wound.
It
Still
deals
only
1
one
wound to you.
Yeah.
Right. But, like, okay, well, he's not going to survive past making the charge, so are you going to kill yourself before you get the charge off?
Yeah. You have 3 turns to charge. If you roll 1, then you're fine.
See, the only way I see using it is to use it on the assassin.
And he
Because the
can't scout
assassin
anymore.
isn't- Yeah, because the assassin isn't actually on the table until he pops out of the unit.
Can the Master Assassin take 100 points of magic items?
I think he can. If I remember correctly, yes.
Now, is there... Hold on. Not to get... Also, Johnny Payne, I love you. Not to get like that. Is there a rule in the book that says you don't roll for things not on the table?
That's what I was going to say, because I don't know if that's actual rule in Fantasy. It's like 40k and all that, yeah, but I'm not sure I saw that here.
Right. And 40k said differences on that in the past.
Master Sass can only take 50 points. Yeah,
Ah, yeah, 50.
unfortunate.
You know what? I actually don't think it's that bad of a... I think the Fellblade is overcosted even before the nerf. I don't think the nerf is that big a deal. So, yeah, this is a 70-point magic item. No, it's an 80-point. You know what? 100-point magic item. Go suck it, Skaven.
The only other change is magic armor can now be taken on every one of our wizards, even if it says that the wizard cannot be equipped with anything without penalty.
It's just the Warpstone armor, isn't it?
The Warpstone armor, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't notice this before. I have a warning that you guys are about to get an
Easy.
ad in 45 seconds. Here. I click skip. That ad's not coming up for you guys. Verminous Valor. Can't Verminous Valor if in a challenge. Yeah, good. Man, there was so much... Even on my Discord, it was... Like, the Luca rule, everybody. Doesn't feel right. Shouldn't be doing it.
It's really fun and it feels so right.
Oh,
and
you're such a
stable.
Skaven player!
See,
I won't deny that.
he's such a Skaven player, but he doesn't want to take wounds from his own magic item.
Right? Goddamn, you Skaven player.
Hey, I want to be able to lightning cannon myself to death, okay?
Oh, we get into
Yeah,
that? Oh.
and you can take wounds from your Fellblade for the 3 turns until you charge.
I mean, lore-wise, the Fellblade should be in a different army book because they should be given it to other people to use on their behalf.
Coordinate
fighting
Care
Skaven,
Bear?
those
Cool,
people.
Coordinate Care Bear. Wow, I can't read. Coordinate Care Bear. Welcome to Mountaineers, my dude. Super appreciate you. Can't do the job without you. I'm not just saying that. I know it sounds like a rehearsed thing I say over and over again, but without your channel members, I have to go to work. Like a real job. Instead of doing this. So appreciate you guys.
Yeah, who'd want to do that?
I can't. I'm not cut out for the real world. I'll die. I'll starve to death. Damn ad. Did you get the ad? I canceled the ad, Drew. I'm sorry. Okay, so vampire counts time. The first one is about vampiric powers not affecting them out. Good. Cursed armor. We already talked about that one. Newly Dead, we already talked about that one. Hellish Figure, we already talked about. Yeah, you caught them all. That's it. That's all the changes. That ain't bad. Was there anything?
I do.
Go.
So I do appreciate that they actually are putting a little bit of more effort into keeping these legacy armies, in tune with everything else. This is nice.
Did the Skaven need the nerf? Yes. Did the Lizardman Slann need the nerf? I don't think so.
Skaven did not need the nerf.
I believe they have. I haven't beat the Skaven ever. They beat me 100% of the time. They're OP. It's not me, it's them.
Didn't you win against them with dwarves?
Definitely not. When? Oh, I did. I won one. Skaven are fine.
Exactly.
Skaven are fine.
Just play Corehammer. Skaven are fine.
The hilarious thing is, though, if Luca rolled 8 or less on the dice on the basically his first roll in his last turn, he would have won the game. I narrowly won that game.
That was a really good game, actually, yeah.
And dwarves are still OP, Tolkash.
I still can't
Do
wait to
high
see the
elves need
screaming
more
bell on the
armor?
table. No, they don't.
I'm just messing with Steve.
Oh, I didn't
Um,
hear it. Sorry, I was reading. What did you
Just
say?
said, do high elves need more armor?
Jeez, please stop. Nemo, I'm sorry, I didn't say it. Orcs. Tolkash hates me because I play orcs. That's fine. You don't have to love me, brother. Skaven are fine. Have you seen the meta stats on them? Oh, if you think the meta stats are relevant representation or an accurate representation of the meta as it stands right now, it's way too early. There's not enough data. Skaven are broken. Skaven OP.
Collections of stats.
Wars OP.
And they include tournaments that have comp and not comp and all
Yeah,
that. So it's
exactly.
really hard to make them fun.
The data is so. I appreciate people who are gathering it, but the data is so inaccurate right now. It's almost ridiculous. And I would like to see a buff to High Elf Dragons. I don't like that I can only bring 2 and a level 4 wizard. It's just not right. It's just not right.
You just want Empire to get a dragon back.
I wouldn't mind that, to be honest with you. When is Carl Friends? Oh, he's not alive yet. He's not gonna get a dragon for a while. So, all right, is there anything in the FAQ that we don't like? I actually like.
No,
I'm very happy with a lot of it. Like the Slann change, I'm not going to criticize it until I try it out. Maybe it's for the best. All the cool rule stuff, I'm digging, and I'll let you guys talk.
I'm not happy the random direction wasn't clarified. I wish they just got that
Fair.
out of the way.
Fair.
But overall, it's very good, I think. It's clarified most things that I had a question about.
Yeah.
So
For
the whole-
everything that they had available when they wrote the FAQ, I think they did a good job.
Yeah,
like
no,
that
I
it
think
feels like old world fantasy and not modern 40k.
For
when they
sure.
were addressing things.
I was
all the
nervous
flavor
about this
text is
40K
great.
or this FAQ. I think they did a fantastic job. The whole random move on spells though, like it's likely to assume it's not in the FAQ because nowhere in the book does it say that you move like the little arrow. So first iteration of FAQs probably doesn't pop in their head. Well, I don't know. Was there anything in the FAQ we talked about today that how do I put this? Is on par with that random move on spell type thing, where like they're nowhere in the rule book does it say that, but a large contingent of the audience plays it that way. Was there anything that we talked about today is comparable to that? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
The only thing I can think of is the random movers not being able to charge in side and rear arcs. I think people were playing it that way, and now they can't. It's a change in the opposite direction.
Yep. You're right.
And the clarification on drilled, I think it's a big change, but everybody was kind of just like shrugs. I don't know.
Well, I don't
even know if that's a change.
I was in the camp of all or nothing. Well, sorry, I was in the camp of either it's meant to be on everything or just the remaining move subphase, and I thought it was meant to be just the remaining move subphase. I'm wrong and was wrong. Now we know we can use drilled all over the place. I will do my best to try to show off drilled on the Wednesday stream. Okay, guys, what army should I play Wednesday in the live stream to try to show off the maximum amount of this FAQ stuff? So,
Skaven.
Do dwarves get love drilled?
Frenzy yourself.
The answer is dwarves, but you just did dwarves.
Yeah, they get love drilled, I think,
So
yeah.
It's high elves have a fair bit, if I remember.
A little bit. I think dwarves are not going to be a good representation of drilled because they're too slow.
Too slow, yeah.
Empire might.
Empire, high elves.
So here's the thing. Empire, their cav don't have drilled. So I don't think... Do orcs have drilled, Johnny Payne? I don't think I can... You think I can make a list to really show off the power of drilled with Empire? I don't know if I can. I'm not saying I can't. I'm open to discussion.
You should be able to.
Okay, let me just open up the Empire book, or the book, and see what we have for drilled.
Bretonnia doesn't have a lot of drilled, right?
I can't think of any drilled in Empire. I mean, Bretonnia.
Does a character give the unit drilled?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's a majority. But I guess I don't know off the top of my head. I gotta just switch this off. Okay, let's see here.
What about Chaos Dwarves?
Chaos Dwarves, I have them on my dining room table right now. I'm in the process of repainting them. Or not repainting them, rebasing them.
I was just trying to think of what armies might have drilled.
Chaos, Chosen Warriors, and Chosen Knights can both take drilled. That could be interesting with Frenzy, maybe, and the Knights
is there a cap on like 1 per 1,000 drilled like thing? So state troops.
Only the veterans.
Because you could do it with state troops well.
All state troops can take drilled.
Chaos, it's any unit, anyways. Chaos has any unit. But that's just chosen versions.
Empire has the most drilled? Okay. I really want to show it off with...
I think it's only the veteran unit can take drilled. And you only have one.
Great swords are drilled. Flaggers are going to be drilled. Empire Knights, can they... So Knights can be drilled? Inner Circle Knights have drilled. Okay. There's a lot of drilled in... I
mean, it fits the army. It's their main fighting thing is to...
So what's the goal to show off? What are we showing off with drilled?
I would combine it infantry and cavalry.
Marching column, I suppose, and charging after that. That'd be one of the key ones, would it?
Mm-hmm.
So that could work with dwarves as well, like moving 3 times up the field with infantry.
That's, oh my god, if I that game against Skaven last Wednesday, if I had drilled in all those units, would have been significantly easier.
Because even if you get, because then if you get charged, even if you get caught out in the marching column, the worst, you're still like level leadership 9 or 10, so you still probably fall back in good order, and then you drilled into your normal formation.
Yeah, it's so very true. That's so very true.
And you take less base contact attacks and stuff, because let's say you're 3 wide or something like that.
So what are other options we got? Empire, Chaos. To really showed off a lot of drilled.
Chaos with
Chaos
Frenzy would be interesting.
Chaos only has it on 2 units.
Okay.
Swordmasters and Dragon Princes have it. Eternal Guard, Glade Riders.
I think Phoenix Guard have it as well.
What about the undead factions?
Just
Vampire Council
just
on Grave Guard and Blood Knights. I can get it on those, anyways.
In Ravening Horde, it only shows up on 3 units: Chaos Chosen Knights, Chaos Warriors, and Tomb Guard.
Ravening Horde gets Warband. Fantasy gets drilled.
Yep. Fantasy has 15 instances of drilled, and it's pretty much Empire plus a handful of Elven units.
Okay, so we're gonna play. It's gonna be so much work to take my malls off bases and changing them and all that kind of stuff. But
the answer is just to have a 20,000 point Empire collection, so you can have a unit in the drilled formation and a unit in the marching column formation. Just swap trays on and off the table.
Oh yeah, Gabriel, that's right. So it's not you can't drill off, fall back and get order. It's give ground. Just fall back and get order.
Oh, it's just give ground. Sorry. Yeah, of course. Sorry, yeah.
But I don't think it matters because after you fall back and get order, you reform. So it's better. Right?
Yeah, either way, you can just reform get your ranks going again. So
yeah, it's the same conversation.
Reform to face, yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to make an Empire list. All right, let's make an Empire list.
Let's do it.
Okay, do we have a setup for this? I don't think I have a setup for this. Give me a second to...
Empire versus Dwarves, do drilled on both sides.
Luca probably won't play Dwarves just after. I'm not saying he won't.
Luca will play Dwarves if you tell him he can run drilled marching column Dwarves into combat.
Luca loves to play what he feels like playing on the day.
That's true. His homies can finally get into combat. King and his homies.
He loves his homies.
Just make sure he isn't hungry, because yeah.
Oh, did you look into Treat Street or Treat Stream?
Oh, I meant to. I will do that today. So I'll do that today.
Because that would be the answer to the Luca hungry problem.
Also might kill me.
Well.
All right, trying to kill me.
You get to choose what people can order you, so you can always set the,
Why can't? No, stop it. Sorry, guys. Was not meant planning on streaming today, so I gotta just build all these things real quick in between. Because I took apart my scenes to make other scenes on the fly for today, and I gotta put back the ones I originally need.
I mean, he could make a undead drilled army himself.
The entire vampire count army is in my house right now. I have it all rebased except for 40 of the zombies.
Never mind then.
Yeah. But
that's as many as you can put in one unit, so that's good.
We got 120 zombies, and I got the last 40 to rebase.
It sounds like the start of a collection.
Right? Halflings, if not orcs. What are you talking about, Dem? Bobby 1012. Rarely do I get to the lives these days, but I love that I now have a catalog to get through. You got any more Lizardmen in the works? Oh, we're gonna do Lizardmen real soon. We'll probably end up doing Lizardmen on Thursday, just so I can play around with that new
Slann.
Slann. Oh, I think my head in shame as I say it. Okay, we're gonna make a list here. We are gonna start off with knights or infantry. How much infantry do we want?
I think you just make a well-rounded, normal-looking empire list.
All right, let's go ahead and do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's put some veteran state troops. Let's give them thrusting spears and shields and drilled. We're gonna give them the full command. And then there's going to be 28 of them. Yeah. Have you got a chef for the drilled knight? What are you talking about? It's marching column time. So I'm going to have to print new movement trays that these guys are able to get in their 7x4 and then their marching column real easy. But I can definitely... Oh, that means new product coming out soon. The mini Warhammer Forge we're going to need to use all these drilled things. It's going to be movement tray. Oh, God, here it is. Prepare for the new set of movement trays that hold the smaller movement trays.
Well, you just... So let's say you wanted to do... you make your units in multiples of 3. So 9, 18, etc. And then you just do 3x3 blocks.
But I can't. I like 7 wide, so I need 3 wide for the command, and then 2 flanks of 2 wide. Ah, this is gonna be hard.
No. You just go 9 wide. Make it 9 wide because you're lazy, and you do 3 blocks of 3x3.
Make an attachment with great swords. They can spread their stubborn plus some frenzy hatred bust from wizard. I don't like the attachments in this edition.
No.
I'm copying this now. Johnny Day.
What do you get from detachments that you don't get from just having a second unit?
Yeah. Well, they can countercharge or stand and shoot for you, but usually at the cost of being in a bad position.
Yep.
Oh, I power flickered again. If the stream drops, I'm gonna have to go and eat. I have work. Well, I have painting to do.
I thought you were supposed to have good power up there with the waterfall.
Are you kidding? We send our power to the States first, and then buy back from them. You didn't know that?
Sounds about right. That's very efficient. I like this.
We have a giant hydroelectric dam on our side, and we just immediately send it across, and then buy it back.
Well, somebody's got to power New York City.
Thanks, Trudeau.
We're gonna get like Broadway or something.
Let's get some knights on here. Where are my knights? Oh, Empire Knights. Okay, so what's the what's the optimal size for a unit of knights where you want to be marching column until you're ready to charge? I don't know if I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be so wrong.
6 maybe 3x3 then, or what would it be?
So 9.
2x2. You could do like 6 wide and then go in for 2x2 formation up the field.
Is it? I think it's gonna be 12. It's gonna be 4 8 12. It's gonna be 12.
12 knights. That's a big brick.
Not really. I played 12 plenty. So it might be 10 and a couple of characters. I've done that plenty. No, George, you know what? I 100% will. And actually, a buddy of mine just sent me a text on what to buy. The thing is, I don't think of these things until I have the problem.
Do a couple little night darts of 6-man units. Marching column up the field, drilled, charge into the rear.
We are 100% doing that. I'm going to make this a 10-man squad. I'm going to add 2 characters to it. And then I'm going to add Inner Circle Knights that are 6 wide or 6 strong. For my little darts.
I go 2x2, yeah.
I'm going to make them stubborn because it's the second best rule in the game now.
2x3 for marching column, and then they widen out to 6 wide and hit something in the rear.
So now we need some characters. We need a captain of the Empire to be the BSB. He'll join the Knights because this is going to be great. Let's give him a shield. I don't think I want to buy a banner. No, I do. The war banner. Well, then again, they have the war banner, right?
I wouldn't put banners on my darts.
No, this is the main unit with the
Oh,
characters.
the main unit?
I'm
I'd
gonna...
worry about getting the units I want in the list and then see if I have points for banners.
No, I totally agree with that sentiment. But I've discovered that the war banner on a unit with 2 banners already is actually worth 25 points all day long. I'm gonna buy some magic items. Sorry?
If you're putting your BSB in there, then yeah, that makes sense.
I like him with the good old Sword of Might. And
rocking up with static 4 CR before you do anything is nice.
We need a Grand Master to fight with them. He'll be in full plate. We'll give him a shield. He'll be on a Bard Warhorse.
Oh, that's a question. Lemigriffs don't get drilled, do they?
Trey, that's a good point. I'm gonna have to play around with drilled a bunch first before I do that, but you do make a good point.
No, I don't think Democrats do get it.
Oh, Demigris?
Please tell me they don't.
I don't think they do. No.
But I want them to.
Yeah, but Demigriffs themselves are very stubborn creatures.
Guys, I'm gonna play them with drilled and just say.
That'd be so bonkers. They don't get it though.
Let's just say.
No.
All right, you convinced me. What do I want? what do I want on weapons? And well, I'm gonna take some defensive stuff on this captain. We're gonna give him the white cloak. This is the 5-up ward and 3 up against flaming attack. Sure. What weapon do I give this chump?
Berserker blade. That's what. No, wait.
Ogre blade is a pretty good weapon. Berserker blade is a pretty shitty weapon.
I mean, it no longer gives the
frenzy.
unit frenzy. It only gives the character frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the character having frenzy confers it on the unit.
Well,
No,
not the attack.
Not
part.
according to the current FAQ. No.
He means the attack, the attack part, not the. I'm gonna go ogre blade.
No, we just read it in the FAQ that the frenzy does no longer confer to the unit.
Wait, what?
But I think the frenzy rule.
That was just one
specifically
war
says
as a
if
chaos
any-
thing, wasn't it?
No, I think the frenzied rule says
Sort
that
of,
if any model has this rule.
Yeah, but they just FAQ'd.
Right, they changed it from it has frenzy to the bearer is frenzied. The blade no longer has a USR frenzy.
I cannot get behind the Sword of Justice. I don't like it at all. For 15 more points, you get extra AP, extra strength, potential more damage. No, 15 more points, you get too much of the year. Sword of Justice.
So the frenzy special rule, frenzy, a frenzied model has +1 modifier to its attacks, ellipses, and if the majority of the models in the unit are frenzied, the unit automatically passes Fear or Terror. If the unit includes 1 or more frenzied models and is able to declare a charge. So all they did is clarify that only the model with the Berserker Blade is frenzied. It doesn't have the rule frenzy. But all of the stipulations of a unit having a model with frenzy in it does in fact still apply. Do in fact still apply.
Oh, reroll to wound. You're so against a lot of things in the game with the Sword of Justice, you're gonna wound on 3s or 4s rerolling. Against the big targets that you need to put them in, you're wounding on 6s rerolling. Whereas the Ogre Blade, you're wounding on 2s, not rerolling against the small things, and 4s against the big things for 15 more points. I just don't like the Sword of Justice.
No, but you're missing the most important part of you just get to hit somebody with justice.
Fair point. I think that's a damn good point.
Get justiced.
Get justice.
No, it's terrible, but
Yeah,
it's a great meme.
Let's put what lore do we want on our? We have to be lore familiar. What lore do we want on our wizard? Can a drilled knight unit redress their ranks when countercharge? Yeah, I would say yeah. It's on everything. Okay, so lore, we're going to go either battle or battle. And probably going to take... Well, we'll put battle in consideration here. I'm also thinking battle magic. It's going to be battle magic, I think, guys. It's the best choice of our choices. We have literally 6 of the 7, or 6 of the 8 lores. Wait, what are we missing? We're missing Wa and what? And High. So we have 6 of the 8 lores, but it's going to be battle.
Technically the troll lore.
Oh, jeez.
You also don't have Skaven.
Don't want to spend 30 points on anything else with this guy.
Did you consider taking battle magic?
I thought about it for a second, but then it ultimately settled on battle magic. Oh, we might as well spend 20 extra points. We'll cut this 20 points if we need it to get, +1 to cast on our second fireball. Who's battle?
Did you see the people arguing that you can't use more than one magic missile spell because they're shooting attacks?
There are people. I have to. There are people
Fair
who
enough,
need a
enough
better
said.
core understanding of the rules before they start.
People
Enough
will
said.
argue everything for their benefit.
Or, more fervently, for the guy they're playing against's detriment.
Yeah.
Exactly. L drop 410. 5. Thank you, brother. You hit enter too fast, but you hit your message up. I'll read it for you, brother. Taking demonology. I thought about demonology juice slow, but we're gonna go with battle magic. All right. Any remaining points should be spent on cannons and demigriffs. Oh, Outriders. No. I need more points. I had written a question. No, Elgoth, type it up, brother. I'll read it. You get me that question. Don't worry. Okay, so here are our options. We gotta get demigriffs, a steam tank, or cannons in this list. What are we thinking?
No, you need to get an engineer with pigeon bombs.
No, I hate that thing. It's so dumb. I kind of love it. I love it. I lied. I love it.
You could take a steam tank with pigeon bombs.
Yeah, but then you're not firing your other stuff, right? Doesn't it say instead of
Kitchen
firing?
bombs.
Let me double check that.
Urk buys fair point. Cannons are good because it's me. Johnny Payne, member for 32 months, and a peak supporter. 6. Keep the chain going. See how long it makes these stay on stream. Counting. If we're gonna, I have to order food if we're gonna be. I haven't eaten yet. Skip the demis. I'm thinking about the demis are good though. But our goal here.
I suppose.
Yeah. Pigeon bombs mean instead of shooting normally, so you don't need that cannon. You just need a pigeon.
No nice. But
Bird brain.
we have to drilled state missile troops. No, I'm not doing steel trade. It's so tough. I picked up both Tomb Kings and Patronium box sets. Both rulebooks had creases like defects on the same page. 169/70. Is this a known printing defect? I have 6 copies of the rulebook, and I have not noticed that. Sorry, I think you had some bad luck. We got a lot of boxes. Okay, so the goal here is to show off FAQ stuff. So we got lances, which is not really a change. We got drilled at the wazoo. Like, this is literally the wazoo, and we're completely out of it.
You could bring the steam tanks though and show off all those people who are doing a 360.
But I'm just gonna play it like I always played it. Grandmaster, hand weapon, shield, demigriff, barding, hand weapon, wicked claws, full plate. Yeah, that's a good one. But we need the models for Stop sniffling in my microphone. We need the models to show off drilled, so we can't fit the the Grandmaster on Demigriff right now. Somehow need to show off reserve move like how Wizards using. Yeah, I don't know. Full plate is wrong. What's wrong with full plate? Oh, I see what you're saying. The thing is, what I want to do is, I kind of want to show off the fact that my mouse no longer works. What's going on? Oh, trying to open. The fact that Pistoliers are done and useless throughout of the game, but Outriders can do the exact same job. They come with one pistol. The Sharpshooter can swap to a brace of hand pistols. 4 of them still have the repeater handgun. They have fast cav. They have Vanguard. They have skirmish. They have all the things you need. These guys are the new Outriders.
And they have capes.
And they got capes. I can put 2 of those in there. Is there any other rules that we didn't get to? Or else we just add 1 great cannon and have like the 1998 list? Is this it? Is this what we're doing on Wednesday?
Is there any way to get a little bit of extra infantry in there just for the aesthetics?
Yeah.
Make it, because right now there's only 1 infantry block, and I feel like that won't look.
Do you want to know something though, my dude?
Classic fantasy. Go ahead.
The only other infantry, there's 2 more infantry units that are useful. Great swords and flat great swords. So we'll do that. It's more drilled anyway. So
I'm
we're
not
gonna
arguing with you about whether or not they were useful. You're just asking if there's anything else we wanted in the list.
No, I know. You're right, more infantry, but I don't really like Empire infantry outside of spears right now. I don't like halberds, I don't like swords. I
mean,
You're also
there's an
weird when
argument
it comes
for-
to that.
Let's do another unit of drilled. So we can use marching column to keep up with the cav, who are also going 3 times the speed. So we can use marching column to sort of keep up with the cav, but not really.
We can use marching column to maybe actually get a charge off with infantry.
So we can get 29 Empire Greatswords.
Because that is deadly.
Well, I have a squad of 28 of them, so we'll do that. Later, Tokash. Okay, so we have lots of drilled. Oh, I wish my printer wasn't freaking burnt out. I'd print trays right now for Wednesday. I gotta get trays to adjust these, to redress the ranks easier. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of drilled. A couple of fighty characters and a wizard. Oh, 13 points. What am I doing with 13 points?
Give somebody a shield.
Can I buy a second wizard staff? Yeah, I think he did today. Slann got butchered, my dude. What
Is
happened?
there anything that's 10 points?
Let's see what I got. Ooh. How much do I have to spend? What do we have to spend on this chump? He's got no points to spend. Grandmaster probably has 5 points to spend. That's the most for game 5 up, right? Nothing to spend there. All right, the wizard can spend. He became monstrous creature, gutting him. Potion of speed. I just don't need it. There's no points to spend. Oh, you know what we can do? We can buy.
Did you give your greatswords drilled?
Oh, I thought they came with it.
Well,
Drilled,
it's 2 points from all.
veteran,
Yeah,
not to find 70 points. What the ass?
I think 2, yes. Yeah.
21-man squad. Now we have 25 points to spend.
Somebody's missing a shield.
Who's missing a shield?
If somebody's missing a shield.
No, we got those shields. The wizard can't take them. We might just fill this back rank out. 2 points is a lot for drilled. I'm paying a lot of points for drilled on these guys.
It's a lot for infantry. Like cavalry, yeah, fair enough, but
no, on cav for sure. I don't know if it's worth it.
It is a lot easier to get a good charge off on a grinder unit that sort of, they will get job done.
No, you know what? I'm keeping it. Here's why. We're going to do line hammer. We're going to drill into line hammer.
And then one of your units is actually accidentally going to touch the board dead.
Oops.
I need to find 1 point. Where can I get 1 point?
Take one less state troop.
No. I like the rounded numbers. But what I can do is this guy here is getting the Shroud of Iron. No, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get the Inner Circle, the Empire Greatsword. He'll get the Shroud of Iron. It's a magic item. There's no chance I'm gonna remember. All right, we have what I think is the perfect list.
Clearly.
What does the Shroud of Iron do?
It's the old Iron Curse icon.
It's a 6-up ward against template weapons.
Well, we
on a unit champion, so
I'm just gonna text Luca to not show up. There's no point. We have the perfect list. What a day. I lost an entire morning of painting. But we have new FAQs. Redressing before charge should limit your charge range. Why is that? Oh, you know what? There was hold on. I have to check something.
Then you're no longer in marching column.
No. There was a thing that I don't know if everybody. So, okay, let me pull up the rulebook real quick, and then I'll address that. So it's redress the ranks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to create a new problem that's not really a thing. So it's
You mean redressing the ranks anytime during a movement?
No, hold on. You're gonna roll your eyes. What page is redress the ranks on? Because apparently I can't spell it.
125.
125.
I think. Oh no. Yeah, 125. Yeah, at least the maneuvers one is there.
Power keeps flickering. Redress the ranks. A unit can redress the ranks by moving models to or from the rear ranks to decrease or increase the number of models in their front rank. A unit may use half of its movement characteristic in order to deduct up to 5 models from its front rank, or add up to 5 models to its front rank. The models of the remaining ranks are then rearranged to a matched number of models. But wait, I thought there was a. Wait, never mind. I thought there was a. I thought this cost you some of your movement.
it does, but then Drilled says you do it for free.
Wait, where does it say cost your movement?
Yeah, it just says put your movement there.
Yeah.
Cost up to half of your unit.
Oh, it's right there. I read that. A unit may use up to half of its movement. So use half of your movement characteristic to redress the ranks. Okay. So let's go over to drilled.
Drill makes it free.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Drilled is gonna be right here. Oh, wait. Damn it.
Page 167 if you haven't.
Thank you. I'm almost there. Okay, less fleeing, a drilled unit may perform a free redress the ranks maneuver immediately before moving. Once this maneuver is complete, the unit moves as normal. In addition, a drilled unit can march while with an aided enemy unit without having to first make a leadership test. So free does not remove the reduced movement characteristic. Free means you can do it in addition to other maneuvers or whatnot, or when you're not supposed to do maneuvers.
For a question with that, are you still considered to be in marching column after you do the redress?
No. But you're ignoring my bullshit statement.
Well, I'm
That's because
hearing
it's
it.
free.
I'm
Can you
just
fight somewhere?
debating
Why
whether
are
it's
you?
not-
Who gets to define what free means?
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
No, I just completely ignored the statement because it was silly.
Well, wait. Argue that free means you ignore that part of the rule. Where in the rule book does it say free means you get to pick and choose which part of the rules you get to use? Does free mean you get Does free mean you get to? I'm making guys. I'm just this conversation. Don't worry, I don't believe any of this. Does free mean you get to pick and choose which parts of the rules you're going to use on that rule for redress the ranks? So one argument is free says you pick and choose which parts of redress the ranks you use. The other argument is free means you get to use it outside of normal sequences and when you're not supposed to and stuff like that. Why are we interpreting free to mean I'm going to pick and choose which part of the redress the rules I'm going to use? I think it's a valid argument. As intent, I think we know, but this is a valid argument.
Here, there's a counter argument: is only in one part of the entire redress the rank does a cost ever come up, and free it is then only counted towards the cost.
Where does it say it's counted towards the cost? Shut my dumbass down if I'm making stuff up.
Well,
unless it's a
if
fleeing, a
something
unit
is,
may hold on. Unless it's fleeing, a drilled unit may perform a free redress the ranks maneuver before moving. So you're interpreting free means I get to pick and choose which part of the redress the ranks rules I'm going to use.
No, only the movement part.
Why?
The costing you have of your movement, because that is the only cost in the entire rule. And thus you cannot get free from anywhere else. You're not paying anywhere else in the rule.
No, you're free to do. You're free to do a redress. I don't believe any of this. I'm just.
So what's the argument? Because you wouldn't have done another maneuver before that though, because you'd be.
Well, you could if you were like say
charge
if you
first.
want to do like if you want to like use drill to move into a marching column, then move forward, and then you're still free to do like another a turn or something like that.
Yeah, I'd agree. Kind of almost rules were in like I'd assume the cost like it costs your movement, so the free part's that, but you can only do one. You can only redress ranks. Yeah, essentially one maneuver still in the turn.
I like Mr. Fancy Pants' interpretation. We'll go with that one. Remember the last time he had you define a Johnny Payne? I know very clearly. I know. You're right, Johnny Payne, and that's why I brought it up. All right, I think we, unless anybody has anything else we need to talk about or address, I think I'm going to call it here and get back to things. Speak up now. What?
I can actually solve the lands question, an argument that people are putting forward earlier quite well.
Is there a problem?
No, the whole with the lands can attack the people that are in contact.
Oh, go ahead.
And it is a very simple solution to do it. You just look directly at what model is directly in front of any of the guys in the lands.
Nope.
Because the way that they say the lands goes, it goes into the unit, even though it doesn't go into the unit.
I will immediately shut down any arguments that are using rules from a different edition.
It wouldn't be using a rule from a different edition.
Nope, that's the only way. There's no reason to ever expect that.
It says that they are in contact, right?
Yep.
And everybody's in contact with everyone. Meaning that it's written then it's the same way as every other contact rule in engagement of two things when they charge each other.
If Games Workshop FAQs that, absolutely. But there is no reason that any player who's never played any other edition but the old world could get to that conclusion. So it's not the one I'm going to accept, or anybody, in my opinion, should accept. You have to have known that diagram from, literally, it's from 5th edition or 6th edition? 5th.
I've never played that edition, so.
But you know that's the diagram it's from, and you see the diagram, and people are showing it around.
actually had no idea.
I don't believe you. That's how.
It's just the only 5th and 6th edition I've ever seen is on this channel.
There's no reason to expect that anybody who's never played any other edition but this edition could logically get to that outcome. With the rules written in the book.
I'm just thinking it from as they describe it, and also from how it would fit in a battle. That's
well. The thing is, there's I think there's only two logical. Sorry, not two logical. There's only two outcomes you can make using the rules from the book and the FAQ. Now, keep in mind, if I haven't thought about something, but I always point it out. But using the rules they've written in this edition and the FAQ, it's I think right now it's a binary. Either all models can attack any character in each fighting rank, or none can that aren't physically in base contact. I think any other reading is you're bringing other data. I could be wrong. I'm not I'm not saying 100% right and your interpretation is wrong. I think any other reading is probably bringing in outside information, in my opinion.
I'm taking it from the wording of where it says that it pierces into the unit.
Yeah, but if it pierces into the unit, well, okay. So
but then the models further in the back will get into contact with people.
But that to me logically says exact opposite what you're not opposite, but different from what you're saying. So if you say directly in front or whatever, but like I need models to show this off. There are models on the wing that in the narrative explanation would fold in on it and be in even more contact. Yeah. Thus, going back to the original, it's probably all or none. Why do you, Dan Brooks, are you freaking high? You keep talking about halflings, and there are no halflings in this game. Let it go. I don't know what you're talking about. If I'm missing something. Frederick Doobie, welcome to the Mountaineers, my dude. I super appreciate you. The headshot thing. I think once you fail the toughness test, the hits are on the character, not the you can't. I would say you can't look out, sir, but that's my interpretation. Some people will argue otherwise, and I just don't take the spell because people are going to argue it. But that's my opinion. Remember the last time you made... Oh. Knock it off. Does the FAQ fix potions affecting mounts? Yeah, it's just going to be the rider. And turned off the Laurels of Victory. Twice.
3 times, I think, technically.
Fair.
Specifically told
Steve to
stop it.
What's that? What'd I do?
They specifically told you to stop it.
Yeah, I know. Well, people aren't gonna. Not everybody's gonna believe this. I wasn't arguing what was my benefit. I was arguing what I thought the interpretation was. Like my interpretation was the sword doesn't cause the damage, the rider does. The mount causes the damage, but the griffin causes the damage the same way the sword causes the damage under control of the rider. I legitimately thought that was the intent, and that was my reading of the wordings, but whatever. What's the halfling question? What am I missing? I love halflings. Nasdread, Fellblade is fine. It's still bad. Does anybody know what I'm missing about halflings?
Sometimes, Steve, the chat just wants to rile you up.
Sometimes!
And, halflings, pretty good way to rile you up, apparently.
Hey, man, I'm never riled up. I'm always a calm, collected, unoffended, reasonable person.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. What do I get?
So next time you're saying that you're going to be running a halfling army.
There isn't one. I will play a halfling army if they're ever... So confused.
Then you're not trying hard enough, are you?
What's the name? There's a company that makes an entire range of halfling armies. There's like vampire count halflings and Bretonnian.
Are you
halflings.
serious?
Those. This one's pretty cool.
Yes.
I would love a halfling Bretonnian army.
Game ones.
Men of the Moot.
Give me a moment.
If I'm not wrong, I do believe that in current only Old World.
Max Mini. Max Mini has a whole fantasy miniatures. I can link it.
I found them.
I think the reason why the halflings aren't a part of the Empire book is due to the fact that there is currently the Great Pie War is going on in the halfling civil war.
Stop.
There's not even a joke. This
That's
is
gotta be a
actual
joke.
halfling lore. That's actual halfling lore, okay?
Guys, there's halflings on Pegasuses.
Yes.
It's a flying pig with a halfling.
Yes.
You need to bring your people, Steve.
General on Pegasus.
Obviously, this is the halfling question. People
Oh
want
my-
you to buy and paint one of these.
I don't
armies.
have time. A Bretonian halfling army is a real thing. That mounted
love
lord
the
with a
dragon
two-handed
halfling one.
axe. Oh my god. I don't have the time for this. Halfling knight, a whole army. There's a box.
Yeah.
Alright, does anybody want to paint a whole halfling knight army?
No.
Wait, is there like an Empire version of these guys? Halfling free folk?
Maybe.
Halfling free folk look like it's the Empire. Yeah, this might be a thing, everybody.
They got halfling urchin children in this as models as well.
Halfling undead?
Yeah.
That's the tiniest
They have
little... These halfling werewolves?
Yeah.
This is so dumb! The halfling ghouls look like... Okay, you know what? That's gross. Halfling blood knights. Halfling sand raiders?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. Halflings in space. Yeah, we're done with that.
There's a halfling black coach.
We're done with that. All right, we did the halfling thing. You know what, everybody? Go all frenzy yourselves. I'm very stoked for the FAQ. I don't think it changes anything for the way Luke and I have been playing, with the exception of drilled. Anybody disagree with that?
I forgot they had walrus riders.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.
Have a lovely day.
Good luck.